Hi, everyone. This is Lisa from the We Are Real Talk show. This is our third segment of beautiful, absolutely beautiful ladies here tonight with us. We are now hosting, let's see, we have 3 state queens and 3 beautiful national title holders. So we're going to discuss some things that they're doing. We're going to let them explain the things that they have done, the things that they're planning on doing in the future. Make note that the Ms. America pageant is being held at the Curtis Theater in Brea, California. And the red carpet starts at 6:30. And then the actual pageant starts at 7:30. I'm super excited about this. Don't worry though, if you can't jump on a plane and fly to California, or if you are in California and cannot make the pageant, tickets are going on sale. All you need to do is go to the Ms. America pageant website and then click on Alert the Globe. It's www.alerttheglobe.com. You can purchase your tickets starting the 12th of this month. They're only $15 and you will have front row seats right from your home. Isn't that great? So don't worry, you will not miss the pageant at all. Tonight, we're going to speak to some beautiful ladies, as I stated before. I'm going to give the floor to Cynthia. Cynthia is going to read some of our sponsors, and then we're going to go from there. Go ahead, Cynthia.
Thank you, Lisa. Good evening, ladies. Thanks for being here. Everybody looks lovely.
Yeah.
I'd like to start off by thanking our sponsors, starting with Norita De Stefano, owner of My Crowning Closet, located in Florida. Crowning Closet offers attire for all your special occasions. Book your appointment today, area code 561-339-0465. And the nice thing about My Crowning Closet is that she will make sure that she will not duplicate your choice of dress for your special occasion. So that's nice. So you won't have to worry about showing up in same dress as 15 other people.
That's true.
Next. Who wore it best, right? Next on the list is Travel Transparency. Travel through wholesale, not discount. Office is located in Oceanside, Laguna Hills, Granite Bay, California, and Scottsdale, Arizona. Maria Rivera, celebrity makeup artist and beauty educator. Service includes bridal hair, makeup, one-on-one makeup tutorials, 8-hour makeup boot camp, and 40 to 80-hour makeup journey. Her number is area code 626-252-0999. And last but not least, all this brought to you by Stella Multimedia Productions.
Okay, so let's start off with our beautiful national queens. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming in. Cynthia?
Well, first, I'd like to introduce Ms. International Beauty of 2021, Kimberly Root. Miss Kimberly, could you share your platform and introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Lisa. I am Kimberly Root, now actually Kimberly Horikoshi. I just got married in May. So that was a big thing to happen to me during my title run. I am Miss International Beauty 2021 for about another 3 weeks until the pageant on October 29th. Where the new title holder will be crowned. My platform was equality for women in the sport of wrestling. I was a wrestler back in high school. I was one of 2 girls on an all-boys team. And I also am a wrestling coach. And there are many states that don't sanction girls wrestling still. At the time of the pageant, 18 states still did not sanction girls wrestling. And what that means is that women's wrestling is not recognized as an official sport by the state. So if a girl wants to compete for a national title in wrestling or for a state title in wrestling, she has to compete against boys at a boys tournament. So one of those states was my home state of Ohio. So I was very passionate about helping these states get sanctioned. Actually, about 2 weeks after the pageant, Ohio was sanctioned. So that was very exciting. And 3 states actually after the pageant have been sanctioned. So now 14 states are remaining, so I'm working towards helping organizations like Wrestle Like a Girl. That is an organization that's a nonprofit that helps empower girls and women through the sport of wrestling. So I'm very passionate about that. I didn't come from the world of pageantry. I actually came from the world of competitive martial arts. So I wanted to show girls that they can be tough and beautiful, and they didn't have to put themselves in a box. And that was my main platform. And I'm so excited for everything that I've done so far this year. And I'm excited to meet my new pageant sisters, Raven and Jamie, that were just crowned. So I'm excited to see you ladies in a few weeks.
That is awesome. I remember in November when I first met you, and I heard your platform and stuff and speaking to us while we're standing there, we're all talking together. I was amazed. I was like, wow, I could never wrestle, but you're so tiny. And I was like, wow, but it's awesome. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much. And Cynthia, next.
Thank you, Kimberly. Next, we have Miss International Beauty 2022, Raven. And Raven, please tell us about yourself and share your platform with us.
Hi, my name is Raven Solar. I'm Miss International Beauty of 2022 to 2023. I'm so excited to be here with all of you guys. My platform, I would say, I want to work with children. I'm mainly going to college to work on child development and be a voice for youth my age and maybe older than me when I could become when I become older down the line. I want to be in law and I want to work with children like foster or social working. I really love children and I always love the idea of helping others in my community. What I've done so far is I work with Sisters Making a Difference in Options for New Hope, which is also a youth program for children who have been through some rough times but trying to make a difference in their life now. I've also joined the inaugural festival here in San Bernardino. I went there and I went to go talk to more vendors and went to go learn about more programs that we have for our youth.
Awesome. Excellent.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming here and sharing that with us.
Thank you, Raven. Next, we have Miss Teen International Beauty 2022, Miss Jamie. Miss Jamie, introduce yourself and share your platform with us, honey.
Hi, well, my name is Jamie. I'm still a high schooler and I go to the same school as Raven. We both attended some of the few volunteer work that we've done together. And one happened this Saturday. And it was when we were working with the sisters. And it was very nice and it was fun. A few other volunteer work I have helped out with was including my theater in my school, which we do trick or treat so tots can eat every year. And this year we are working on it and we go trick or treating and we collect cans and then we donate those cans to families who need help with food and we provide them with that. I want to do more volunteer work because other than school events and becoming Teen International, I haven't really gotten the chance to volunteer as much because I consumed myself with school activities and it became kind of stressful. But I'm starting to find more time to do that, and it's not even for the pictures. I just generally want to volunteer and be there to help clean, to help be able to consume my time into other people, and it's very nice. It's really lovely.
Very
And
proud of you. You're working hard.
well, I'm trying. And yes.
Well, thank you
Big
so
heart.
much. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
What do you want to be when you graduate? What do you want to go for?
I want to be a voice actor or an actress in general because growing up I was very fond of anime shows, Disney movies, Disney shows, animation, and it was just incredible to me how they can turn animated like scenes to life and they can give people emotions and something to feel for. And like it can inspire kids, it can inspire adults, and it's just a nice feeling. And I became inspired by the characters in shows and movies, and it's like real people like portraying characters and like who they are as a person into characters in movies and shows. And I want to do that when I'm older so younger kids can feel inspired and other people in general. It gives them a form of comfort, and I want to do that as well.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jamie. Next, we have from Idaho, Miss Cheyenne. Miss Cheyenne, tell us about yourself and share your platform with us, please.
Hi, my name's Cheyenne. I'm Ms. Idaho 2022. A little bit about myself. I'm a small business owner. My husband is as well. My platform is all about caring for people that care for others as partially their full-time job. This hit me home a couple of years ago. My husband was involved in a severe accident, and I had to become his 24-hour caregiver once I got him home from the big hospital down in Boise, Idaho. And so through that process, I learned how my personal life was suffering by concentrating all my time on him. And if I didn't have the support of friends and family, and I live in a small town here in Idaho of 600 people, go small town, for those folks coming in and helping me out, I think I would have suffered even more. So I want to be able to shine a light on those people and maybe do something for them if I have the opportunity.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Next, we have from South Texas, Tammy. Tammy, tell us about yourself and your platform,
Hi.
please.
So I'm Tammy, Miss South Texas. I'm actually a transplant down here. I'm originally from Washington State, and we moved here just roughly a little over 2 years ago, and we became empty nesters, and he got, my significant other got a job opportunity, and so we said, sure, why not? So we came down here and we love it, and I wouldn't have changed anything for the world. So here we are. But so my platform, I've actually been working with veterans with PTSD for roughly 7 years now, being a former spouse of a combat veteran. It's really tough for families and for children, and people don't understand it. It also has effect on them as well. So I'm a huge advocate for veterans with PTSD and working with their families. Coming down here to Texas, the program that I was with previously was not in Texas. So I have found Soldiers Angels down here in San Antonio, and they do a whole realm of things. So it is not just for the veterans, which is great, obviously, but it's also for military members, current serving military members and their families and their children. And we do all sorts of things every month. We do a food drive for veterans, and we probably have about 300 cars that come through, and we fill up their trunk with groceries that have been donated from around the community. Oh my gosh, we do, right now we're doing stockings for heroes, and we are collecting 40,000 stockings, and we just started this campaign, and we are already probably 3/4 of the way done with our 40,000. So we're planning to go beyond that, hopefully. Our last campaign we did was a drive for socks, to be able to donate socks and send socks overseas also. And we ended up collecting 80,000 pairs of socks. So it was pretty amazing. But we're doing all kinds of stuff down here. And I now live in Military City, San Antonio, Texas. So I am surrounded by it, which I am so grateful for, especially because I am also an Army mom. So my youngest son is an active duty soldier, and he's a combat engineer, which is a little scary, but we're really proud of him, and he's just moving along. So we shall see.
Great. Thank you so much. I'll be down in San Antonio for the holiday a little bit.
There you go.
Very cool.
Thank you so much for what you do. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right,
And last but
next up,
not least,
Miss Southern California, May Lee.
Yes, thank you for pronouncing my name correctly. It is spelled so wanky and I know it's hard to pronounce. So thank you so much for having all of us this evening. This is such a nice little interview. And I'm so excited to get to know some of my other contestants and see some of our wonderful beauty queens. So thank you very much for having me. I am Miss Southern California. I have been married for 24 years and we have 3 children. I have a 22-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 12-year-old. Just sent my 18-year-old off to Texas, actually. Tammy and I have been chatting. He is playing semi-pro hockey this year. And I'm telling you, that has been the hardest on my heart to let go and send him off to play a sport that is so violent. So I'm getting used to that. My platform is actually Down syndrome awareness. I have a cousin that I grew up with that has Down syndrome. We have grown up our entire lives together. I have done so much with her. We're actually very, very close. So I have actively been working with Down syndrome my entire life, but actively involved with others for 14 years. And what I like to do is spread the awareness of inclusion, because they don't thrive unless they are included within a classroom setting, within a work environment. Not only do they thrive, but so many others thrive having them with them. So it's my goal and my mission to spread awareness on the importance of inclusion, as well as the resources offered, because a lot of them can actually be very independent and have their own jobs, make their own money, sometimes live independently. So I've been working with Gigi's Playhouse, which is a resource center that offers financial, academic, and medical resources to help them thrive. And you know, the average age of a Down syndrome used to be 25 years old, but because of all of these resources offered, they are now living to at least 60 years old. And that's because of all of these resources offered. And I think that that's going to continue to get higher the more that people understand that if you offer these resources, they can live such a meaningful life like the rest of us.
oh, true, absolutely true.
And do you know, if you've met anyone with Down syndrome, they bring you so much more joy than we bring them. Is that not the truth?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. I did a Special Olympics event one time, and I just walked away on cloud 9. It was just so beautiful.
I know.
And I had so much fun. They do. The joy is amazing.
It is. You feel selfish. I feel selfish working with them because I release so many endorphins being with them. They make me so happy. They're just so
Yes.
joyful. They really do love life. And it's, I think it's a reminder to the rest of us how to appreciate the little things in life.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, once again, here's round 3, and these ladies are just amazing. Every single one of you are just doing so much in your community and in your states that it makes me very happy, because not many things happen out there. And for you ladies to step out and do things that you are doing in your communities is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Hats off to all of you, honestly. I'm one that, to heart, love it when people volunteer their time, because it's much needed. So on that note, I have something to announce. People's Choice voting for the Ms. America has started yesterday and is going to continue till the 23rd of October. Now, here's some little ins of it. These ladies work hard, guys out there. You hear me, everyone? Let's get on this website. It's www.misamerica.com. Get on that site, hit the voting little button thing, pick your ladies who you want to vote for. It's very simple. It's only $1. Come on, you can put $10, $20 on there. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's hit those buttons and let's vote for these ladies. They're working very hard in their communities, and get that People's Choice going. The other thing that's really unique about this People's Choice is whoever wins gets half of the winnings. So come on, guys, let's get in there, start your voting, get the money in. I have a couple of questions, and I'm going to start off with Cheyenne because that name just stuck in my head there. And I'm going to ask you, what would you do if you won People's Choice? What would you do with your half of the money?
You know, since my platform is all about people that take care of others, I have it real finite when I wrote it into the pageant because it was my own experience. In the last little bit of time, I've had to expand that a little bit to get out into my community. And so what I've decided to do if I win People's Choice is small town, right? I live in Adams County, Idaho. And I told the community I'd bring that check back here and divvy it up evenly amongst all of our volunteer services. So the EMS people that volunteer their time, that leave Thanksgiving to go save somebody, they're going to get some money for something they need. The fire department, same thing in our little communities here. So my plan is to divvy that out to our small towns to get the things they need to do their jobs.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, who are you going to pick, Cynthia? And remember, no national title winners.
All right, Miss Tammy.
Yes. So I actually have within my volunteer work that I do, we adopt families for Christmas time. And when my kids were younger, I was a single mom. I had to provide on my own. And we had some rough times. So I remember what it's like not being able to provide what we wanted to provide. And so with my winnings, please, I'm actually going to adopt a family myself and provide a complete Christmas and Christmas dinner for a family with children.
Very nice. And last but not least,
Miss Maylee.
Lily. I actually work with another organization here in San Diego, and it's called Down Syndrome Action. And what they do is they raise all funds for a unit, the Down Syndrome unit in Rady's Children's Hospital, which is our biggest children's hospital here in San Diego. And that unit only works off of any earnings from charity work. So all medical staff, all medical procedures for anyone that has Down syndrome, all come from all the money only raised from Down Syndrome Action. So what I would do is I would donate my funds towards Down Syndrome Action that goes towards salaries and medical procedures, because as most of us know, a lot of people born with Down syndrome have a lot of congenital heart issues, and a lot of them have to get yearly heart surgeries. So the only way that a lot of these people can get their surgeries is by having help and donations. So all of the money that I would raise would go towards the Rady's Children's Hospital unit.
very nice. So everyone out there watching, these ladies have some really good causes that they'd like to share the money with. So get on there. Remember, it's www.missamericapageant.com. All you need to do is pull up the website, look on the side, you'll see everything written there, hit the vote. The ladies' photos will pop up, the little voting buttons underneath. Hit those voting buttons and put as large of an amount that you can do and hit send, and actually back these women and their causes. That would be much appreciated. So with that said, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming. Special thanks to our title holders who have just won, our national title holders, and to our national title holder, which will be crowning the new successor very shortly. You ladies are absolutely beautiful. To the rest of you, the state queens, thank you so much for taking your time out this evening to come and tell everyone about you. Share this video. Remember to hit the like button when you watch it on YouTube. And let's get these videos shown over and over again. The more we hit like, the more they get shown. So let's get up there and start pushing that finger. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. It is truly appreciated. Cynthia, last note?
thank everyone for coming out. Thank you for sharing and letting us know about these organizations that, you know, you're helping out. And that's what we need. We need a lot more people and ladies like you.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. So thank you once again from my heart to your heart. Have a wonderful evening. See everyone at the end of October. I will be there on the 29th and doing some interviews on the red carpet and other places, but we'll be talking to all of you ladies and we will be live at that point. So have a wonderful evening. In Italy, we say buon appetito a tutti, grazie per venire stasera, which means good appetite to everyone for your dinner. And thank you for coming in this evening. I actually was talked to last night after they saw it, a lot of the Italians in Italy, because this is shown all over the world, guys. So they said to me, Malisa, you're not speaking Italian. What's the matter for you? I said, oh, sorry. Oops. So, buonanotte a tutti. Good night, everyone. And thank you, ladies, once again for coming in. And we will see you shortly.